So you want to write comic books? This is how you do it. Pay attention. First things first, you need to think of the genre and you need to think of the protagonist and the antagonist. Some people come up with the character names right away. Sometimes you struggle with the names. Just know it will come to you when you have the right name for your character. What's very important out the gate is the backstory. I can never stress how important the backstory of a character is. You need to know your characters just as well as you know your family members. You need to be able to say, my mom would never say that. This is what she'll say. That's how much you need to know your characters. Then you move on to the script. Comic book scripts are usually broken up in panels and character dialogue. I recommend to try to average about 4 to 7 panels a page. Some people do more, some people do less. Honestly, depends on what you're trying to show in this page. Once you're done with the script, time to start illustrating. If you don't know how to illustrate yourself, I suggest places like Fiverr, also hashtag comic art, to try to find an illustrator that fits your needs. If you can't afford an illustrator, I suggest doing a pre-order on either Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I've used both of these platforms. I found success on both of these platforms. I personally like Kickstarter more, but like I said, either or. You have your comic book illustrated, you have all the pages and panels, and it's time to print. Kablam is a very good and recommended place to start with printing your book. But honestly, if you search comic book print shops near me, it's kind of good to always have a shop close by. Make sure you do some test prints and find the product that you truly want. Now that you got your books, it's time to hit the ground running. You should have already made social media on as many platforms as you can, but in case you didn't, please do it now before you start trying to sell your book. Last thing I suggest is do a pop-up in person and start sending your books to as many people as you can and get to selling. Selling, I would say realistically, is 70% of your business. And that's how you create comic books.